What's up, LinkedIn fam? So I'm back again. I know I shot a video yesterday, but this is unlike me to be back to back, but that's what you get. So today I got interviewed by Cameras Africa and it's been an amazing experience. I'm going to be sharing some of the clips right in this video. Toodles. I'm Emmanuella Oluwafemi. I'm an iGaming writer and video content creator. Oh, that's quite interesting. Growing up, my first encounter with gaming as a child was when my parents got a VCD, not a DVD, a VCD, and it came with this game, like a game disc and pads. And then I got addicted to playing Contra. That was the game I could play, and you couldn't tell me nothing. I could spend hours playing Contra. So growing up, after that encounter with gaming, I also had the chance to play a few other games. I don't know if you know this fish game with water in it, that very small game. Oh, it actually has like spikes and then some rings. So you make bubbles with the water and then the rings have to. Yeah, so I also played that game and it just sort of made me more interested in gaming and how these things work. What's the thought process behind creating things like this? And that was it. Then I think when I turned 15, I was preparing to get into the university and my father was so addicted to watching James Bond. And then at night when he's gone to bed, I would sneak and then watch because I wasn't allowed to watch TV while I was studying for uni. So I would watch and I noticed James Bond played a lot of relay, or rather roulette. Yeah, and then I got curious. What game is this? How does this game work? And that was it. That was how I just got interested and here I am. Originally, I started as an iGaming writer. I would review games, I would review providers, operators, stuff like that. And then I realized that there was a gap. And that gap is in, the video content creation space. Now, people are moving from reading to watching. More people want to watch stuff. It's why you can see a video of somebody sweeping on YouTube and it has 10,000 views. Right. So if the same information I can write, I can actually just, create video content and people can watch it, then why not? Right. And the only person I know who does something similar is Dice Girl. Shout out to her. She actually inspired me. But I noticed she does hers by, streaming and, people get to watch how she plays these games and leave their comments, leave their likes. For me, I am more from the educational angle where I create this content to actually tell you how these games work or how these casinos work or, what to look out for. And so far, it's been an amazing experience. That doesn't mean I still don't enjoy writing. I love to write. So I do both side by side. When it comes to writing, I've been doing this since 2013 and this is 2024, so that's 11 years. Yes. But for video content creation, professionally, it's been 6 months. It has to still be Contra. If I can find that game right now, I'm gonna play it again. Shout out to Konami for creating that game. It's an all-time classic and, it never gets old. It has to be PES soccer. I suck when it comes to football. Yeah, so I can watch people play. The only time you catch me watching football is when I have to review maybe a match or something. But when it comes to playing soccer games, no, that's not me. So PES soccer has to be the most complicated. Well, I don't have a preference. Really, I don't. Because most times when I play, it's to review these games. I don't play to be competitive. So it's not the competition for me. So I wouldn't really say I am a multiplayer game person, except when I'm playing with my husband, of course. And then I have to whoop his ass. So yeah, I can do multiplayer. But if I have to play professionally and review games, it's a single player thing for me. Yeah. Oh yeah, it has to be Boss Lee. Bustly is a crash game by Sharks Evolution, and that's a very new software provider. In fact, it's the very first in Africa. And why I'm excited about that game is because it differs from every other crash game I've played. Like games like Aviator, when you're playing, there's only one thing that can happen and the game ends, and that's when the flight leaves the screen. But with Bossly, there are different reasons for the stop, and that's really, really something that everybody's going to enjoy. The gaming experience is going to be different from what we already have. So I'm really, really excited for its release. Yeah. Yeah, so I randomly did a review of another Crash game and posted it on LinkedIn, and I got so many reactions. I got more reactions inbox than I actually got on the content itself. And from that one post, I got 2 clients, like in the same day. Sorry, on the same day. That was the first time it happened. It has happened like multiple times after that. But that very first time, it was everything. It was everything. It made me feel like I was doing something right. Well, mobile, and I don't think that's just for me. I think mobile is what everyone seems to prefer these days because everyone wants to be able to game on the go. Yeah, so you want to be on queue or maybe you're waiting for someone or something and you need something to while away the time. Yeah, so mobile first for me. My laptop. Definitely my laptop. Yes, I'm mobile first, but my laptop is everything when it comes to work. So yeah, I can't do without it. And my camera too, but my laptop. Well, slots. As funny as that sounds, yes, my favorite game is not a slot game, but my favorite genre is slots because I see it as a blank canvas where, people can get creative. With other games, you could just, okay, multiplayer games, everybody knows, combat games, everybody knows, you're fighting and you're doing stuff. But with slots, you can actually tell stories. When I started creating content for the month of February, I talked about how people can actually leverage slots and other casino games to tell genuine African stories. And with this game, for example, that I talked about that's coming, even though it's a crash game, it also has some elements of, creativity that I see a lot in slots games, right? Bosley, for example, talks about, it features how buses work in Lagos. I'm in Kenya here and we have matatus, right? A matatu can just move from here to maybe Isli smoothly. When it comes to buses in Lagos, the kind of bus that is actually used in the game Bosley, 10 million things can stop you on the way. You could just, you could get on the bus right now and you need to get somewhere in an hour and you get there in 5-6 hours. Why? Because maybe a traffic official has stopped you, something else has stopped you. This game that I'm expecting to come out actually features all of these things that occur in real life. And this is something that also happens a lot in slot games. With slots, you see people telling stories about, the Day of the Dead, which is a culture for a Mexican culture. You see people telling stories about ancient Egypt, Asia, things like that. That's why I really, really love slots because it teaches you so much about places that you may never get to visit in real life, but you can actually experience them through these games. The one tip I'd love to give anyone looking to venture into this niche is be passionate. Because this is an ever-evolving space. What you know today changes in seconds. And if you're not really passionate about it, you just get tired and that's the end. So make sure you're passionate and you have a growth mindset. Be ready to learn. Learn and unlearn and relearn. So yeah, that's pretty much it. First of all, Cameras Africa has like the very best support. I need to really, really point that out. I got my entire filming kit from them. I got my lighting, I got my tripod, camera, mic, fantastic equipment and great prices as well. I would say they've really done a very good job because when I got my camera from them, I had no idea how to use a camera. I've always filmed with my iPhone. So when I was trying to do the settings and everything, and I kind of messed it up, I went back to the shop, and everything was fixed in like seconds. No questions asked. No, pay for this. Pay. No, there was nothing like that. So yeah, I think they've really been helpful. Cameras Africa, equipping storytellers.